They're going to see the avatar and go, that's cool, I want one of those. They're going to understand that's the product, the service that's going to create the money. How are you, you've always heard the best way to sell a product is to be have a testimony of that product. You're the user of that product. The avatars are designed, the whole purpose of the avatars is to have yourself cloned, talking to people, making deals for you. They're closing deals for you. They're enticing, they're talking to your people, your prospects, as if you were standing there talking to them. They're doing that job for you. Having an avatar is as important as having the VIP in the matrix. The very next thing people need to do as soon as they get the VIP and they get positioned in the matrix so they can pick up spillover and start building their team, start getting paid $10 every time somebody else builds in, is get the avatar. Have all the avatars, because you're going to be marketing. If you're marketing right now on the traffic exchanges, you're learning how to do what Robert and Susan do out there, marketing to people who are in the network marketing world. You need to be marketing both things, the traffic exchange with Dave on it and the avatar service with Scarlett on it. That's going to get the people's attention to want to get involved here with you and, fill out the form. It's all about getting people to fill out that form, fill out that form, fill out that form. So, and now we're going to be working on our whole, getting people to understand that they could have $65,000 by Christmas. We're bringing out Santa Claus as an avatar. So that's going to give you 3 avatars to work with. Different people respond to different things. So if you got some variety going on in your marketing, you got a link going out there with the traffic exchange with Dave on it. You got a link going out there with Scarlett on it, talking about the avatars. And you got a link with Santa Claus going out there talking about this compensation plan that takes $20 and turns it into $65,000. Well, somebody might see the traffic exchange. Maybe they don't get excited about that at all, but then they see Santa Claus and go, oh, that's cool. What's the difference? They're coming in the school. Whatever link they get onto, whatever they see, they're coming in the school. And that's what we want. We just need people coming to the school so they can learn what we've got here and how we're going to help them turn on $65,000 a month, month after month after month, multiple times every month, coming in multiple times every month. That's what we got to get through to people. That we're not just here to play around. We're here to help you have this income, seriously. Now, there's only so much hype about making money you can throw out there in a capture page and get people's attention. They want a little bit more than just, here's the potential, here you can make all this money. They want to kind of get a feel for, well, how does this happen? So that's the purpose of those capture pages. But you've got the avatars on there that encourage them to watch the video, because the avatars are triggering something in them. They're piquing that curiosity. You send somebody a capture page, they're looking at it and there's a button that says push and play. Well, they may or they may not. But if there's an avatar sitting on there, that avatar is going to pique their curiosity. What does this little thing do? And the avatar starts talking, and an avatar says things that pique their curiosity and make them then want to listen more to what's in that video. It's going to get them to engage in that video a little bit more. If the first couple of things said in that video don't capture their attention, they're going to think about something they heard that avatar say, and it's going to instill in them the idea they need to keep watching till they hear that subject be addressed in that video. You got to have the avatars. The avatars is part of the most important compensation plan we have here. Your avatar service being in that particular compensation plan, that particular 2x matrix right there, you're not talking about one 65,000 there. You're talking about multiple 65,000s. You get people to understand that for every avatar somebody has activated, that's turning on another stream of 65,000. Everybody having one avatar generates the 65,000. Everybody having 2 avatars generates 130,000. Everybody having 3 avatars, you add another 60,000 to it. So if you really want to turn this money on, you got everybody using 3 avatars. Right now, everybody could be using, just think about it. If we were monetized right now, the programming was finished and we were actually monetized, You got people out there right now that have Scarlett, that have Sarah, and that have Dave. They have all three. Well, hello, guys. If that's somebody that you sponsored, you're getting $3 a month from that person because they have 3 avatars, and you're getting the extra $2 for each one of them. So 3 times 2, 6, you're making $9 a month on that person right there. That supersedes, and you're getting it 15 levels deep. That supersedes the $5 that you get in the traffic exchange for every person. It supersedes it. And the traffic exchange only pays down 10 levels deep. I'm telling you right now, the most important and the most valuable compensation plan, the most valuable product line you have here, the most important place for people to activate is in the avatar build out. Because we're going to have people in here that are going to actually be selling those avatars to outside services, to outside people outside of network marketing even. They're going to pay good money for that. And you're going to be motivated to sell it to people because you're going to get a nice chunk of change from a retail customer. You only get $1 per avatar here at the school for every person that's activating them. But when you got a retail customer involved, you're going to be getting a nice chunk of change in your pocket. So we're going to be setting you up with your website to go on GDI. Everybody signs up in that just to get another $1 anyway. But we're actually going to give you a website to host on that GDI so that your retail customers go there. You're going to have business cards, presentation materials, videos, everything targeted towards a retail customer, a realtor, an insurance agent, a doctor, who knows who you could sell those avatars to. Anybody who's got a website should have an avatar on it. You know people who have websites, they're in business for themselves and they have websites. There's a retail commission going to be attached to that for you. Bigger money outside of the compensation plan. Now those sales are also going to put another $20 into the compensation plan because every avatar has to pay an activation every month. But you're going to get upfront money from them ordering some fancy avatar for their website. They're not part of AAI. It's not a generic avatar. It's a custom-made avatar. You're going to get a nice chunk of change on those, probably into several $100s per avatar. So yeah, we're going to teach you how to market those avatars to people who are in business. You could bring in a whole, let's say a realtor's office, and each one of those realtors then gets a replicated website for themselves from their real estate office, and there's their personal avatar on it talking to their prospective customers and potential clients. There's going to be a big commission in that for you. You break into some branch of real estate agents or insurance agents, and everybody in the office gets one from the owner on down. That's a big chunk of change. It could be thousands of dollars right there for you. So know that this avatar thing and having an avatar to show people right now is a very, very big deal. That's the most important matrix anybody should be in, is the avatar thing. Now, people who are network marketing, you've already got stuff that you're in already, which is, everybody we bring in here, we get them from the advertising platforms where network marketing people go. Well, the thing that's going to be most valuable to them is really going to be the money train, because they get to put all their links in there. But as far as making more than $65,000 on that, in the money train, everybody's just going to be signing up in there. They're going to be activating it, paying their monthly on it every month. But you're only creating one time 65,000. And the avatars, you could have 65,000 coming in multiple times from the avatar service. So yeah, you want to get them all activated, but you really, if people say, I only got $20, which one should I get in first? The avatars. Get in the avatars, because that one's going to generate more than $65,000 multiple times in a month. The money train's only going to generate up to $65,534 once a month. If you've got people in there that you personally sponsored, you're going to get an extra $2 for all the people you personally sponsored, but it's really only going to generate that $1 thing going down. That's only going to happen one time over there. So yeah, get in both. You definitely need to be in both. There's, it's a no-brainer thing, but get in the avatars and get yourself an avatar. Get in the avatars and get yourself an avatar. Get all the avatars that are generic and be putting out all 3 different ones. When you're advertising, put different ads out that feature different things, from the traffic exchange to the avatars. Get the avatars out there, guys. I'm telling you, the compensation plan behind the avatars, you put your avatar link out there with the avatar video on it and the avatar talking on it. The compensation plan is huge. $1 a person, 15 levels deep. That's where this 65,000 comes from. That's not coming from traffic exchange. That's not going to be coming from traffic exchange. Traffic exchange is more icing on the cake, going to give you a place to advertise more. Yeah, you're going to pull in a lot of money there. You absolutely want to be in that build out. You absolutely want to get your VIP and be in that build out too. But I'm going to tell you, everybody's going to want an avatar. Everybody, whether they're in network marketing or not. The people who are going to be wanting to advertise on the traffic exchange are really just going to be people who are in network marketing. Your avatars, there isn't anybody in business that wouldn't want to have a 24-hour sales agent talking to people the minute they hit their website. That sales agent closes deals and gets things done. So absolutely get you those avatars. Don't wait. Get them immediately and put them to work, bringing more people in here. And this new one, Santa Claus, is going to be all about how we are turning on the money for everybody with this avatar service between now and Christmas. We're wanting to see, no doubt this compensation plan will be up and running within a short time. I did talk to programmers today. They're about halfway finished. They're down to the point that they've built the system and they're down to the point of doing the testing. So we're getting very close, very, very close. I predict that by October, we really should be up and running with it, fully functioning. So how many people right now have people even down into their 15th level? We want you to be full through 15 levels before we launch. Of course, that isn't going to happen for most everybody, but everybody who came in early on, you already have levels full. If you've been promoting this, you already have levels full. You already have levels full. And you're on your way to the 65,000. We want those big $65,000 testimonies as fast as possible. And it's only 2 who get 2, and all of you who are doing more than 2, you're bringing in the spillover. You're contributing to getting that 15th level filled up faster. All those levels. But right now you're getting paid actually to build your downline. Not just bring them in, have them say, okay, I want to do this. No, they're getting positioned into the matrix when they buy a VIP for $20. They're getting positioned into the matrix. So I'll just show you real quick in case y'all forgotten. You can't see this, but it's happening. It's happening in the on a spreadsheet. This matrix is building out. So we're going to go over here. There it is. Yes. So it's building out. People who buy their VIP, they're getting placed into the matrix. And you being the sponsor, if you brought that person in, as soon as they pay their $20 on Cash App, you're getting $10 sent to you. Cash App, OG Pay, crypto. We really don't want people paying for the VIPs with crypto. It makes it harder for us to move the money around, and there's gas fees and everything. That have them pay with the Cash App if at all possible, or the OG Pay, and then we're pushing that $10 of that immediately out to that person's sponsor all day. You're getting paid to put these people in here. So see it building out. People are already collecting spillover in pre-launch. You can come in here and look and see, where am I? Do I have spillover? Look at this. This person's on the 8th level, 10th level going on here. There's it all through here. People down, 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 down. Here's 11th level, 12th level. This is about to have people on the 13th level right here. I did see somewhere where there was somebody on the 14th level. But anyway, this is where you're getting placed right now. You're already generating downline. It's in place. As soon as they're placed, they get to start collecting downline. You got to get it through to people how if they haven't bought the VIP and gotten placed in this spreadsheet into their spot, they're already losing money because we can't put anybody underneath them. They're not there. And as soon as they go get, it's $20 to get the VIP. As soon as they go get their 2 people, they get $10 for each one immediately. As soon as they got that second person, they've already got their $20 back. They're in profit mode here from this point on. Just as soon as they get those 2 people, they're already in profit mode. The next 2 people they get could pay for them to get an avatar. The next 2 people they get would pay for them to get another VIP into the money train. I highly recommend that if people can afford it, when you come in the door, get your VIP in all 3 of the pre-launch build outs so that you're already in there before anybody else can get ahead of you. So that's $60 if you get all 3. Then get you at least 1 avatar for $20 and start marketing it. Start sharing it out there. That link with that avatar on it. If you're sharing links without avatars on them right now, well, I haven't done something right. All your links that you're sharing right now should have avatars on them. Now, I'm not encouraging people at the moment to share Sarah with the link about the crusade because 14 Eagles is under some reconstruction and we can't really add new people in there right now and make that work. So as soon as they get that finished, then we'll go back to using those links again. But right now, your traffic exchange link with Dave on it and your link with Scarlett on it, they work. And those things we're building those things. So, and launch date is coming sooner than you think. Programmers have been hard working on this for a couple of months. So, coming sooner than you think. But in the meantime, you could go share this with 10 people today. Just go, hey, you know what? Share the memes, share the pictures. They're in the back office. That picture, that gift I was just sharing, it's in the back office. And yes, it is reality. If everybody gets there too, their first day, let's say we launch on October 1st and everybody gets there too on their first day. By October 15th, those people would already have $65,000 by October 15th. What you can do in 15 days, surely you can get it done in 30. So why, if people can't get there, don't get there 2 in their first day, at least get your 2 within, the first 2 weeks, then everybody would be full through 15 levels in 30 days. Be full by 31st. By Halloween, you'd have 15 levels full, be making $65,000. And then you have Thanksgiving coming around the corner. You've already done it. You're on your way to your next 65,000. If you got 65,000 on October 15th, you've already collected it through the first, from the 1st to the 15th, getting all that money sent to you all that time, accumulating to 65,000. November 1st rolls around, the same money starts coming back to you again. By November 15th, you've already collected it all again. If everybody got there too in their first day, when they first entered here, that same money is coming back to you the next month on the same days that you got it the month before. And by this time, those people now all have more people engaged. So you're going to see you're headed into your next $65,000. So you'll have people engaging into the traffic exchange. There you go. Not the traffic exchange, the money train thing. So you're actually developing a second $65,000 right there for everybody that activated both. That's 2 streams of $65,000 coming in. You could have $130,000 in your hands by November 15th easily. Just make sure that from the time October 1st, if we say launch on October 1st, 15 days later, make sure everybody's got there too. Everybody get there too. Everybody get there too. October 15th, you've already collected 65,000. And if they all activated into the money train, NMAS, to open up the money train, there again, another 65,000. What if you had $130,000 in your hands before Thanksgiving? Maybe even before October 15th. This is serious, guys. Building it out right now, getting your people in place right now is huge for you. Because that just means the day that we launch, those people are already positioned and they're ready to go. They've been building their team. They've gotten $10 all along the way from everybody coming in the door. Already making money. You already got a testimony right there. You signed up 10 people today, you made $100. That's a testimony, guys. That's a testimony. This is easy peasy. I got all these people in here today and I collected all this money today, and tomorrow I can do it again. Treat it like a job. Treat it like a job. It'll pay off better than a job. Way better. Way better. Because look what happens. You get 10 people in today. Okay, so you got $100 in your pocket. The next day, those people go get some more people. They're filling up your matrix. They're getting the $10 on those people, but you at least got 10 people started, and now 10 people go bring in 2 each. Look how many more people you just added to the team that day because you did 10 the day before and they did 2 on their first day. Bam, bam, bam. You're filling up these levels fast now. The next day you go get 10 more new people. Do it all over again. Another $100 in your pocket. Same day. So now you've made $200. You put 20 people in personally. Those people, those 20 people all went and put 2 more people in each. That's 80 more people they just added to it. Hello. You want to fill up this matrix before we launch? Absolutely. And all those people know the name of the game that is on launch day. They're all going to have $20 in their hands waiting for the notice. It's their turn to launch their, make their account, activate their account. Bam, 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 20 in, 20 in, 20 in, 20 in, 20 in, all the way down, all those people. And all the while that money's stacking up in your wallet. And the end of the day, whatever happened on launch day, you're getting paid that money starting the next morning. How much money do you want to make that day? Take charge, take control, get on top of it. You got a huge opportunity to cash in. So big, bigger than anything I've ever seen or been a part of, on nothing more than $20. And you're getting to cash in on it before it even launches. This is huge. Whatever else it is you're playing around with, just blast it out there wherever, forget about it, but focus here. Focus here on getting people to engage here, come to the trainings, listen to the recordings, check and make sure everybody's getting the emails. I'm trying to send out these recordings every day. Send out an updated email. A lot of people aren't getting the emails. Make sure your people are getting the emails. Check with each and every person in your view leads area. Make sure they're getting the emails. Make sure they're getting the emails. If they're not getting the emails, they're not hearing this stuff. You don't see them coming to the Zoom call, they're not hearing this stuff. They don't know what's going on. They certainly can't get it because they're not even here. They haven't even heard it. How can they get it? So, you know, the biggest part of this is that if people just listen to the first time they hear it, it might go whoosh right over their head. But the second time they hear it, something ought to register. The third time they hear it, man, light bulb ought to be on. And the race is on. The race is on. This is something nobody can afford not to do. This is just too big, too powerful, with such minimal commitment of finances or time. All anybody has to do to make it successful is just get at least 2. But all of you who've gone above and beyond 2 and have created all that spillover I just shared, I just showed you all that spillover, and it's happening all day. New people are coming in. They're bringing new people in. People at the top bringing people in. Those people falling in down to the bottom underneath other people that are already there. It's happening. So the people who are actually creating the spillover, my hat is off to you. You are truly an asset to what we're doing, an asset to the school, and an asset to all of those people out there that you just created spillover underneath. You got people underneath you and you don't know who they are and you don't know where they came from. You better be saying thank you to the upline. I'm going to tell you right now, most of that's probably coming from Robert and Susan. We're into their name list. They got a lot of people in there. They're all network marketing people, and we're digging into that name list. So be grateful that Robert and Susan are the disciplined people, the dedicated, disciplined people that they are, because that's everything. And so does Beverly. I know for a fact there's people in here that work this all day, every day, like it was a job. They're on it. They're on it. Now, I'm not saying that they slept at it all day, but I will tell you this. They dedicate a certain amount of time every single day to working at least 2 hours every day, at least that much time. And that's why they're able to create all this spillover. They have acquired a huge name list, a huge following of people. Yes, it's all in the list. You need a list. You need to be able to come in here and look at your view leads area and see a whole list of people in there. Because those people are not just going to turn on this $65,000 in this one program, in the avatar program, and in the traffic of the money train and the NMAS money train and in the traffic exchange, but they're also going to be following you and the other things you put on the money train. You got to build that list. Robert and Susan have a lot of people who sign up with them on things in the money train because they have built their list out to being so many people in there. So the one thing I would put in front of your people that are in your list when you communicate with them is to be the first. I just activated this. It's on my money train. It's super cool. Da, 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 da. First one in gets to be at the top. Everybody else has to fall in underneath them. And that's what's happening right now with these build outs. The people who are aware of what's going on have gotten in first. Robert and Susan have thousands of, between them, almost a couple thousand people there. But only so many people can be in at the very top, the level spill. They got nowhere to go. They have to go underneath other people. Even though they're personally sponsored by you, well, it's first come, first serve. They get the first positioning. That's why these people should be clamoring right now. And the reason they're not, they don't know. They just don't know. They don't know what they don't know. So working those view leads, getting your ads out there, building the list, and then working the view leads area, making sure you're communicating with those people, making sure that they are getting the emails from admin. Have everybody go into their email box and check to see if you see they didn't verify their email address in the view leads area. It shows you whether they activated their email address or not. They verified their email address or not. Be sure and contact them and say, hey, I think maybe you're missing out here. I don't want to see you miss out, but I see that you didn't verify your email address. Maybe it's in your spam folder. You might want to check your spam folder, see if it's in there. And if it's not, I'll let admin know we need to resend it to you. Get their email address and have me confirm that it's correct. If they're still not getting the email, I need to confirm that it's correct. It probably has a typo in it in the system. When they entered into the form and made their account, a lot of people typo their own email address. You can imagine. A lot of the time they hit the comma instead of the dot for the .com of their email address. And it's just something that simple, keeping them from getting it. But check with people and see. You can actually see their email address in your back office. You can look and see if there's a typo yourself. Have them tell you what their email address and look at what they have in there and see if you see a typo. If you see a typo, contact me. We need to edit it and then resend them their login details. So, be on top of those kind of things, making sure people are getting emails. Another thing here, Joanne, who has joined us, has extraordinary talent in writing and communication. And so she is going to be helping some of you out with some emails and taking on the role of public relations director. So we're developing a public relations department. And so you might have Joanne sending some emails to some of your recruits, encouraging them to come to class, see if they need any help. Have they gotten the emails? Are they getting the emails with the recordings? So besides you also following up and talking to your people, they may also get communications from Joanne. So, and her taking responses back from them for assistance. But we want to get these people woke up. So we're going to bombard them with multiple emails from different addresses, not just from admin. I think a lot of times people are not getting emails from admin because somehow they have blocked it. Or there's some jam up in the system that our system is not recognizing their email address. I don't know. But if you send them an email, Joanne sends them an email, I'm sending people, resending emails out to people that I have been told that they're not getting the emails from admin at acquisitionallianceinc.com. Make sure everybody goes into their email box and makes that a contact, so that will help also make sure that the emails come through. Admin, ADMIN, at acquisitionallianceinc.com. Now, a lot of people mess up with the word acquisition, so be sure they put the C in there, ACQU. They will often leave out the C or the U in the word acquisition, and that will keep things from working right. They send emails I never get because they left one of those letters out. That's the most common misspelling that I see often in the word acquisition. So acquisitionallianceinc.com, admin at acquisitionallianceinc.com. So make sure that you have that in your own email box as a contact and that you're getting all the emails. This morning, I also got a report that Robert had some new recruits come in, but did not get the email to his own email box about the new recruit. So if you're noticing anything at all going on with the email that doesn't seem right, please let me know so I can go try to get those things fixed as soon as possible. Email and communication is essential, absolutely essential. Nothing happens without communication. Babies cry to get what they want. It's called communication. So we have to stay on top of our communication or we will not get the results that we want here. And that's where you get results in network marketing. It is called network marketing. That does mean networking, and that does mean communication. So sharpen your communication skills at all times that you get an opportunity to. Make sure that you're learning how to use both technical communication skills as well as verbal communication skills. It is everything. Everything. How far people get in life has everything to do with two things: their communication ability and their attitude. Those are the two things. Now, one thing about this is our compensation plan, we can make money. We can make people make money even if they got a bad attitude. But I can't fix communication skills. You know, I can tell you some things, but the thing is, you got to be doing some forms of communication with these people. They don't know what they don't know unless you communicate it to them. So if you don't feel comfortable calling them on the phone, be sure you're sending them emails and trying to, tap on their shoulder. A little email every once in a while, every couple of days, little email. How many times have you had somebody or some company sending you emails and you never look at it? You never open it. You do that. You register for stuff, you get all those emails and you never open or look at them. But eventually one day, something they say in that subject line triggers your attention and you open it. That's the reason they're persistent about consistently sending you out another email and another email and another email, because they know there's this law of averages. And eventually one of these days they're going to send an email and it's going to trigger something in you and you're going to open it. So they keep sending them. You need to be the same way. Communication is everything. You did the work to get these people in your view leads area. Now you need to follow up and make sure that they know what they've got so they can make an educated choice to participate. If they don't know what they've got, they won't know what they're missing. It's that simple. You got to say something in those subject lines that catches their attention. This is huge. This is great. I'm so thrilled with this. I just got paid. You can too. This is so simple. Stressing to people how simple it is. Stressing the word force-fed 2x matrix. The most powerful compensation just makes people make money. Things like that trigger people's attention. It gets their attention. And you're not making it up. It's not a lie. It's truth. 2x force-fed matrix is the most powerful compensation plan in the industry. You will not find anything more powerful than that. You will not. The reason it's so powerful is because it generates so much spillover with those people who are go-getters that go get more than 2. In any other compensation plan, you can't even quit with 2 and get anywhere. You gotta be a serious go-getter. We can make dead horses get up and run here because we can take a dead horse, put him in a position, make him have money coming in, and the next thing you know, he's up running the race. He's motivated. So you got something so big, so huge here. You can really sign up everybody who's in the industry. Everybody. This is a no-brainer. It's cheap. They're not going to be saying, I can't afford that. And they get spillover too. Spillover, spillover, and spillover. Because the people who are smart and sharp, they're not going to slow down for a second. They're not going to stop, and they're not going to let grass grow under their feet. They're going out there for the next person, next person, next person, next person to fill this up and get more money. Let me just tell you one thing here. Think about it this way. A lot of people will tell you, oh, nobody's ever filled up a matrix like that. Well, that's a lie. They have. I've been part of 2x matrix programs that filled out below 15 levels until something happened. I don't know of any that are around now because I've been looking for them for 40 years. I've been looking for more 2x matrix programs. And every time I find one for one reason or another, found one that was excellent a couple years ago. Didn't pay a whole lot. Was nowhere near $1 a person, nowhere near it. But a lot of people signed up. A lot of people were making money. There was a lot of spillover and the checks were good. You could get in there and be making 10, 15, 20 cents a person. And it total up $400, $600 every month. Pretty easy peasy, just pennies in there. You know, smart spare change, actually. You didn't get down to getting $1 a person until you got down like on the 14th level on the very bottom. It only paid 14 levels deep. So, you know, if something like that could put that much money in people's pockets and all those people signed up in that, we can do more than that here. Now, that product was a great product. It was based on advertising. It was phenomenal. An advertising product, perfect product. But platform didn't work and it worked at first. Then Facebook made some changes, threw the whole thing off, and there it all went. We're not dependent on any other person other than Joseph right here to produce these avatars. Joseph and his company to produce these avatars. He's not going to quit making these avatars, and he's training people to make them so that we'll always have a supply for them. Now, nobody else is controlling him. He's contracting with us. We're not under some contract with some other company. We don't have something going on that we're dependent on some other company doing something in order for us to do what we do. We're not going away. The money train is in-house with the school. School's in charge of that. It's not going away. So those are two things I can tell you right now. These two force-fed matrices we're building out right here are here to stay. Here to stay. And we got the most powerful compensation plan that you can have attached to it all. And that's here to stay. After playing around with multiple types of different compensation plans, I'm here to tell you right now, the only one I've ever known I could absolutely trust and count on was a 2x force-fed matrix based on a $20 product. And that turned on thousands of dollars of income very fast that multiplied every month, 2 or 3 times every month. So look at it this way. Maybe you think you're never going to fill it full 15 levels and get to $65,000. What if you were only 1/3 successful? If you were half successful, you're still looking at $30,000 a month. If you're 1/3 successful, you're still looking at $20,000 a month. Isn't it worth it? If you had $20,000 a month coming in right now, wouldn't you still put the same effort out there for that? Absolutely. Where else are you going to go work or do anything and make $20,000 a month? That still outshines anything, anybody, even if it only paid $20,000 when it was full through 15 levels, still outshines anything anybody else is flashing at you. Just to be 1/3 successful in this outshines anything that anybody else is flashing at you. Trust me. I understand how these companies and their compensation plans work. And even though they're telling you things like, well, millions of people have cell phones and have data and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but you're only going to get fractions of pennies on their data. You're not going to be making $1 a person, every level. You're not. I'm just telling you, you're not. Put that thing, I'm in it too, but you don't hear me promoting it. You don't see me advertising it. It's on my money train. I'll just tell people, hey, this is going to cost you $10 one time. Just make the account. Just make the account. But I'm not pushing it because I know where the big money's at. If I'm going to apply my time to something, it's going to be the 2x force-fed matrix that pays $1 a person every level. You can't beat that with anything else. Understand that. If something else was better, don't you think I would be promoting that thing over and above this? Of course. Put your time where your money's going to come from, where your big money's going to come from. You're not going to recruit enough people personally in something that's going to pay you. Look at all the people that have a Cash App account. How many of those people, they paid you $5 a person, they're still doing it. $5 for every person that you get to make a Cash App account. How many $5 did you get? Now you compare that to this thing about the data on the phones. If you didn't get any more people to get signed up with Cash App and get you that $5, you're not even going to make that much in the other deal. Just watch. You're going to get fractions of pennies on that data per user that you actually signed up. And then it pays for a few more and a few more. But there's a cutoff to how much they're going to pay you on that downline. There has to be. There always has to be a cutoff somewhere. So just keep in mind, here you're working on the sure deal that you can put the actual math and figures to. $1 a person, every level. It's huge. It's huge. I have only in my lifetime seen 2 other force-fed matrices that were based on nothing more than $20, so the average person could afford it, $20, that paid $1 a person every level. I've only seen 2 others. One of them I got in and made a fortune. The other one I was asked to help launch and did and made a lot of money until people got computers. It was a paper product. And because he couldn't compete with the computers, that product went away. But the thing that always got me was that's so stupid that it went away, because I would still pay my $20 every month for that paper product because of the money that comes in. Who cares what the product is? This is where I developed the idea of telling people, listen, quit getting all hung up on what the products are. Get in. If it's a force-fed matrix, just get in. Doesn't matter what the products are. It could be something absurdly ridiculous and garbage. If it was a box full of garbage, like I have said, a box full of dirty diapers, I'd pay $100 a month for them. Oh yeah, all day long, every day. If I could get $10 a month for every other person down, you know, a matrix that did the same thing? You betcha I would. That'd be thousands of dollars back in my pocket. It doesn't really matter what the products are. It's a force-fed 2x matrix. Understand the power of that. It doesn't matter what the product is. Doesn't matter if the product is outdated. But it is a compensation plan where there has to be a product or the government will come in and shut it down. So here we got exceptional products that are not going to get out-aged, outdated, or go away. And we're in control. We're not counting on somebody else to keep things up and running. So therefore we know we can keep this running forever. Just keep it running forever. So apply your time where it's really going to pay off for you. Quit being distracted by other things flashing out there going, look at me, look at me, look at me. That's just a distraction to keep you from doing what's really going to pay off for you. So anyway, any questions this morning? Any questions? I want to be pushing out $10 payments to people today, left and right. Every person you can get to buy a VIP, that's $10 coming back to you as soon as they make that payment. Bam, it's coming right back to you. Right back to you. So
your whole call, I've been on Facebook saying, look at me, look at me, look at me.
Look at this, look at this, look at this. Yeah.
No, I'm
Wonderful.
doing the Christmas one. I like the Christmas one the best. I said, you're going to need a lot of money this year for Christmas.
Uh-huh.
And then put that logo, that meme up. It's pretty cool.
Cool. Glad you like it. Yeah, anytime y'all have an idea for a meme, let me know. It only takes me a minute or two to make those things. So, yeah. All right, guys. So here's the information to make sure everybody knows where to find this information on the dashboard. Get those VIPs in. Let's load this up. We do not have near the people I want to see in this downline before launch. I want big testimonies on launch day, and some of y'all already have enough people in your downline, in your view leads area to create that testimony. I want to see you have that testimony. So, all right, Beverly, I'm going to pull up the pledge, and if anybody's got questions, I'll be here all day. Let's just make it happen.
I don't really have any questions other than my answering Stephen Winter's questions regarding what we currently have going on in AAI. So I'll tell
As
you
long as
about
they're
that.
questions and not, there are a couple of guys I know that are just focused on being negative all the time. I don't want to hear any of that. Please don't bring me any of that.
Yeah,
They
it's
want to
not
be
like
negative.
Stephen
They need
Winters
to go
wanted to
take
know
that
where to,
somewhere else.
Stephen wanted to know where to find his downline. I told him view
In his view
leads
leads
on the
area.
Golden Highway. That was
Yeah.
the first question.
Very good. Very good. Good to see him engaging again.
Yep.
Yep. So
I'll tell you about the
wonderful.
others after Beverly does the
Okay.
pledge.
All righty. So be sure and let those people know that are in your view leads that have been with us as we had the $23 matrix going. Again, we have taken that down and restructuring it. There's some new things going on there. As we've launched this, I'm going to start putting extra compensation in here for those people that were part of the $23 matrix. We're going to be trying to bring them in right now. Go ahead and get them to come in here and get to reserve their spot now. But there's some other things going to take place on that as we progress here. And also the people who were in NMAS on the 3x matrix, they're paying $30. They need to know that if they keep their position active right now, they're already grandfathered into the 2x matrix. Their position's already been reserved for them. And since we crushed it down from a 3x matrix to a 2x matrix, a lot of those people picked up some extra spillover. And now because we have this pre-launch going on, there's new people coming in at the bottom underneath that they'll see reflective when we launch with the new program.
Yeah, that's what I just told Steve Winters about the 3 pre-builds. One is in Mars, and that originally launched last November, and the whole story with that, and now it's been lowered and etc.
So if they were in NMAS,
I don't think he was.
If they were already in NMAS and paying the $30,
right,
they do not need to buy a VIP.
Right. Well, I know for sure he wasn't in then.
Yeah. If he wasn't in there, then he'll need his VIP.
Right.
Yeah. So, All
He also
right.
wanted to know regarding the other things if he needed to put in to earn. Oh my God. Of course you do.
Yeah.
If you're
Well, right
purchase
now,
a
if he
VIP,
gets his
and you're
VIPs
purchasing
in
now,
place,
when we launch them, you're not going to be able to earn in these.
exactly. Well, if he gets his VIPs in right now, he's in
You
position
know,
to get
somebody
spillover, but
only did the traffic exchange, I gather.
I don't know. I can pull it
Yeah.
up and go look. But
No,
getting the
remember
VIP right now also puts him in position to earn the $10 from his people as they come in and get their VIPs.
I loaned him $20 in Cash App for the TE, and he paid you in Cash App, and he has since paid me back.
Oh, I don't know.
I
But-
remember.
Okay, well, I can't keep up. There's too many people.
I know.
I can't keep up with all those details. I have to go look at the documentation.
Yeah, well, I
So,
know.
Okay. All righty. So Beverly, are you ready to fire away with this? Anybody else have any questions here? All
Go
right.
ahead, Beverly.
Hi, Susan. How are you, dear?
I'm good. Starting to get tired again. I've been up since, what was the time?
I know. I'm surprised to see you here early.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I'm not here at night.
Mhm.
Oh.
Well, it's good that you're on here in the morning for this training call because this is an
Uh-huh.
important one. This is where we get into the real meat and potatoes and announcements and things like that. The evening call is more about a presentation call. It's good to have people come on there so that we show numbers. If we have new guests come on there,
Right.
we need to have a good turnout on the evening calls so it looks good to the guests. We want to show a
Mhm.
lot of excitement here.
Yep.
So everybody needs to be showing up on the evening call, just to show up and be there, whether you're paying attention or not, just be there. So,
And if I
It
can
looks
stay
good.
awake in 3 hours is my training call.
yeah, so Susan will be teaching safe list stuff in room number 7 of the
Yep.
breakout rooms at 3 o'clock today.
Yep.
And, all righty. So Beverly, you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, everybody, unmute and repeat after Beverly.
I have been blessed
I have been
Been
blessed
blessed
with the knowledge and the weapon
With the
with the
knowledge
knowledge
and the
and the
weapon.
with the weapon
that will eradicate poverty
that
that will
eradicate
eradicate
poverty.
poverty
simply and easily.
simply
Simply
and
and
easily.
I have the power
I have
I
the
have the
power
power
and the solution
and
and
the
the
solution
solution.
to help in the problems
And help
And the
me.
help
problem.
end the
Problems.
problems
that poverty breeds.
that
That
poverty
poverty
breeds.
breeds.
I am an intricate part
I'm
I am
in
an
part
intricate part
of ending the suffering
of
Ending
ending the
ending the
suffering
suffering
of millions of people
of
around the
millions of
world.
people
around the world.
Around the
around the
world.
world.
Sorry. I respect and honor
I
Respect
respect
and
and honor
the privilege and ability
the
privilege
privilege and
and
ability
that has been bestowed on me
that has
Bestowed on
been
me
bestowed
on
on
me.
me
to make a difference in poverty.
to make a
Make a difference
difference
in
in
poverty.
poverty.
I will not waste time.
I will not waste
waste
time.
I hasten to the call of duty
Hasten
I
to the call of
hasten to the
duty.
call of duty.
and pledge to give my best
And
I
pledge to
pledge
my
to give
best.
my best
every day to this cause
every day to this cause
in the interests of all mankind.
in the
interest
interest of all mankind.
Before my God,
Before my
Before my
God,
God,
who wants his people to prosper,
who wants his
who wants his
people
people
to
to prosper,
I make this pledge.
I
I
make
make
this
this
pledge.
pledge.
Exemplify.
Exemplify.
Fine. All righty, Robert.
All right, here we go. I am grateful
I am
I am
grateful
that money comes to me
that money
Money
comes
comes
to
to
me
me.
in increasing quantities
in increasing quantities
quantities
from multiple sources
from
From
multiple
multiple
sources
sources.
on a continuous basis.
on a continuous basis.
I am a money magnet.
I
I
am a
am
money magnet.
I earn $10,000 per month
I earn $10,000 per month
from network marketing.
from network
network
marketing.
I am healthy.
I'm
I
happy.
am
I'm
healthy.
healthy.
I am wealthy.
I am wealthy.
I am happy.
I am
happy.
happy.
I am love.
I am
I am
love.
love.
I am success.
I am
I am
success.
I am prosperity.
I am
I am
prosperity.
prosperity.
I am abundance.
I am
I
am
abundance.
I am money.
I
I
am
am
money.
money.
I am the universe.
I am the
I am the
universe.
I am
universe.
amazing.
I
I
am
am amazing.
amazing.
I am
I
I
am
I
am
am
that I am.
that
that
I
I
am
am
Every day,
every
every
day,
day,
in every way,
in every
every
way.
way.
I am getting better and better.
I am
I am
getting
getting
better
better
and
and
better.
better.
and better.
The Lord is my shepherd.
The Lord
The
is
Lord
my
is my
shepherd.
shepherd.
I shall not want.
I shall
I
not
shall not
want.
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 This is the day
This
This
is
is
the
the
day
day
the Lord has made.
the
the
Lord
Lord
has
has
made.
made.
We will rejoice
We will
We will
rejoice
rejoice
and be glad in it.
and be
and
glad
be
in
glad
it.
in it.
I allow the energy of wealth,
I allow the energy of wealth,
Energy of wealth,
prosperity,
prosperity,
abundance,
abundance,
compassion,
compassion,
and empathy
and empathy
to flow into my heart
to flow
into my heart
and life today.
and life today.
By thought, the thing I want
By thought, the thing I want
comes to me,
comes to me.
but only by action
Only
do I receive it.
do I receive it.
So I think big
So I think big
and act on it daily.
and act on it daily.
Amen.
Amen. So it is. All right, guys. So one more thing before we leave. The investor's position is has changed in price. It's gone up. We've added a lot more people. It has gone up in price. I'm gonna go pull that up real quick. It's getting to the point where, you know, there's not much left of it. If you want a little bit of it, you're gonna need to act fast. And so it has changed now to $50 will get you 0.20%. $100 will get you 0.50%. And is that right? I have to pull this up so I can see it better. 50%. $500 will get you a full 4%. $1,000 will get you 8% of it. So that is the new pricing on the founder's position if you want any part of that. So, you know, here you're looking at, you know, 1% equals 60, 600, 500, I mean, 60, I can't talk, $655.34 when it's full through 15 levels. You'd be looking at least that much money every month. And so that's at 1%. And so, you know, just calculate that out. You know, if you've got 0.5% here, you're looking at for $100, you get 0.5%. You'd be looking at about $355 a month out of it. So this is the very top position. This is the one that's going to be full through 15 levels before any other position will be. And if you want to cash in on it, get a little part of that, well, this is your opportunity right here. So you can buy in increments of $50, $100. You get a much better deal here at $100. So, you know, anyway, the more you spend, the better the deal is, but the price is going up. You are getting less now than you did yesterday for the very same thing. So anyway, there is still some of it left, not a whole lot, but you know, I would grab as much as you could as soon as you can. Just icing on the cake for you. All righty. And I'll be here rest of the day. Just holler out if you need help with anything. Let's get these people signed up and moving and positioned. That is the name of the game. Get them in the positions and get that $10, as many $10 in your pocket right now as we can possibly put in there all day long. All right. God bless everybody. I'll be here if you need me.
Is everybody gone?
Oh,
Oh, hi, Liesl. How are you? Donna?
doing wonderful. Hi, Donna.
Yeah. I had a question. Well, are you busy? Can you talk? Okay. I don't know, yesterday, I think it was, I happened to come on to the, I guess, the training, and you were talking to a young lady about whatever, but you were showing her some things that I hadn't seen about, I guess, where you're two people and all of that stuff, like the downline. And then you showed her like another chart where you were placing people on this, like a ladder of things. Do you remember that?
Spreadsheet, uh-huh.
Yeah. So I was wondering, can you show me that? Because I had never seen that.
Just 1 minute to get back to my computer. I'll be right with you. Just one
Okay.
moment.
But it's not just tapestry, it's another. Yeah, she came to tapestry. And then she. They're also gonna do a 15,000.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay.
All right, so let me pull that up.
Right, I'd never seen where, You were
So you
showing-
see this, how this is? So like when you come in here, let me see, who are you under?
Tanya.
Tanya. Let me see if I can find Tanya. I'll just go do a search.
Tanya Clark.
She is, so there she is. And there you are. You've already collected some spillover. I actually put somebody in the other day that landed underneath you.
Oh, okay.
And she's a pretty good network marketer too, come to think of it.
Okay.
Yeah. She's got
Um,
experience.
Okay, yeah, I had never seen this before. Okay, so
Mhm.
that's like, so that's in the back office we can go to and find that?
No,
Oh, that's
no.
yours.
See, not
Oh,
until
okay.
it's actually programmed into the back office.
Oh,
When the programmers say they're done, then y'all will start being able to, you'll get contacted. All these people will be contacted when it's their turn to make their account. And each person will come in and behind the person who is in front of them. And
mhm.
then you'll see it all in the back office.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
And that other thing was like the layer, the different layers of, you get to like that.
That's what this is.
No, it was like some, I know with this, you know, but it was different. It was like showing the,
Was it this? Hold on a minute. Like that?
no, it was like,
Hmm.
you know, like a stair step sort of. You get two, then they get two, they get two. You were showing like how, where the people fall in.
A picture graphic, maybe?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that would have been on a PowerPoint. Maybe it was in here. There's some pictures in this PowerPoint that have something like that, like right here. That,
I'm just seeing tapestry.
oh, they didn't share the screen again. That right there?
No, it was like similar to that, but it was more of a, you know,
Was it something I was sharing last night in the meeting?
no, it was one lady you were talking to. I don't remember her name, but you were telling her where her person would fall in and showing her, it was like a, I won't say a cartoon character, but it was sort of like a, you know,
Okay,
like
I do have a
if I was there,
picture.
then my two would be one over here and one over here, and then one of them, their two would be here, and the other one's two would be here, and so on, like that.
Like this. Let me see, I gotta get the screen share going again. Like that?
Similar, but it was, yeah, like pretty much like that, but it was more of a cartoon type character, you know, like a,
I have a
but-
feeling it's probably in,
but I see, yeah, but it was pretty much like
let
that.
me stop sharing windows closed. Okay. I gotta turn that recorder off.